Hi, this is Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow, and today I'd like to talk to you about the perils of making communication into a guessing game. It's really easy to do because we want to be known, and we want people to know us so well that they can guess what we want in any moment. And that's just not realistic, especially in dating. It's not realistic to expect people to know what we want. So for example, if you say, I would like to go out to dinner, the question is where? Do you want to go to a diner? Do you want to go to a fancy restaurant? Do you want to have pizza? What kind of foods do you like? Especially at the beginning of dating, making people guess what you want is unrealistic. And it sets you up for a lose-lose situation because ultimately you're not going to wind up, one of you is not going to wind up doing what you want to do. This happens also after a loss. So I met many people who really wanted people to know what they needed, in the way of emotional support and practical support. And they would say, well, I don't really want to ask. And part of that was not being clear about what was wanted or needed, so that it was hard to figure out how to be clear and ask for what was wanted and needed in a way that would be a win. But the other piece was this myth, as I see it, of if they can guess what I want without my telling them, then that means they really know me. That means they really are going to deliver this perfect communication. That's not realistic. Communication should not be a guessing game. When I started dating, the man I'm with, we used every dating experience as an opportunity to get to know each other better. So there's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can ask the person, this is in the dating scenario, you can ask the person what kinds of restaurants they like and why. With each, you're gathering distinctions, you're learning something more. Communication is not a guessing game. It's much better to say what you want, to get clear on what you want, and then to ask for it. You have a much better shot of getting what you want. And someone guessing right, that doesn't necessarily mean they know you any better or that you're closer in any way. It just means that you're adding a level of unpredictability to your communication. Does that build trust or break down trust? I'm not sure. I actually think it may break down trust because there's much more of a risk at trying to guess. What if you guess wrong? What if you hurt the person? What if you make a mistake? This happened a lot after Dave died. I had to get really clear about what I wanted and needed and communicate that, because otherwise it was a guessing game, and nobody wanted to play a guessing game about what a widow wanted and needed. Nobody. Isolation, loneliness. So, what I would encourage you to do is get clear on what you want. Ask for it clearly, and one of the best ways to do it is ask more questions. Ask more questions of yourself, ask more questions of the other person. If you're gonna play a guessing game, make your chances of both winning better by getting clear and asking. That's it for today. Allison Penna, aka Bad Widow. Communication is not a guessing game. Communication is a dance. Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.